When we're out and about talking to people, which we are all the time, there are swathes of those who are in the old guard, if you like. When we go to chambers of commerce and talk about this, there's a lot of scratching of heads and frowning.
Well, because they don't understand what you're on about.
The notion that we're challenging some really basic concepts. That
like what? Just give an example.
Like the notion that GDP growth is the end goal of business, or even the end goal of government. Is something that they find very, very challenging to question, because they've based their whole lives and their whole careers on following that particular rainbow. Whereas when we go and talk in universities or community groups, or we've talked in prisons and various other pieces and started to talk about how the economy currently works, there's an emperor's new clothes about it. There's a kind of, what the hell? Is that really how we're doing it? Are we really defining progress as whether we've consumed more stuff this year than last year and whether we consume more stuff next year? So that notion that we haven't really put it on the table for the new generation to say, this is what we're currently doing. Do you think this is the right way to do it? It's a no-brainer for so many of those younger people. But how we turn that around feels pretty daunting to most people.
Is that the block to progress, the sort of old mentality?
I think more and more people, particularly if you talk to them as human beings, I know that sounds silly, but my experience is, you go and talk to the chiefs of huge corporations, but actually if you talk to them as a dad or as a community participant, they totally get that, measuring deforestation and traffic jams as a plus in any kind of system is a bonkers system. But then the notion of how do we turn this around? Well, surely the world will collapse if we're not making more and more profit every year, if we're not using more and more stuff. It's so ingrained into everything we do, and we're told it so many times a day.
Maximising shareholder value.
It's so brainwashed that for many, many people it's really hard to see how we get over that hurdle of making that shift.